Hey, what's up guys? Min City here, back again with another video and my first voiceover in quite a while. Normally I kind of upload gameplays or edited gameplays or clips of me playing with my buddies, and Apex Legends is my main game. I'm top 300 in the world on Rampart. I'm top 0.1% on Rampart. And I really enjoy the game, and that's really cool for someone like me who doesn't grind like that. And the game's honestly in the shitter. And so COD has always been my side game, and it's something that I enjoy, and I occasionally upload like once in a blue moon. However, now COD has entered the shitter as well. And so I definitely consider myself an above average player. I do not know life grind things. I'm just naturally good at shooters in general. And I feel like I'm in this weird sub bracket where I'm not like top 1%, but I'm like top 5 to 10% in COD or any shooter that I play. And so I feel like it's a unique perspective where you're not quite the absolute sweats of the lobby, but you're not average either, if that makes sense. And so I wanted to offer some of my opinions on the current state of BO6 and why I think it's in the shitter, why everyone is collectively shitting on BO6, and for good reason. Now, number one, I think BO6 just feels like a huge test lab. You're a test rat. You're just being experimented on. It's very manipulative. The SBMM, I think a lot of people say it's SBMM. I think it's EOMM, which is what Apex Legends uses, which is the most manipulative of all, which is engagement optimized matchmaking, which basically means they try to keep you playing as long as possible by rigging your matches and setting up scenarios to where as soon as you're getting really frustrated or reaching that point or your limit, they will figure out that limit and then give you an easy win or make you feel like you're good at the game by giving you a match where you can pop off. And then you're like, oh crap, I did well, I want to continue playing. And it's honestly like an abusive relationship in a weird way where they test your limits, they find them out. As soon as you reach those limits or you're about to, they keep you coming back and keep roping you in somehow. And that's exactly how I feel in BO6, where most of my matches, I'm going to be frank, I'm playing with top 1% players. I am never able to relax. I dropped like 130 kills in this game, and this is definitely one of the rarest things that I've ever experienced. Like, I know when I join buddies who necessarily aren't very good at shooters at all, instantaneously I feel like a god. I'm dropping 100 kills per match, like crazy stats. But when I'm in my lobbies alone, it is legitimately such a different story. Everyone's has like a 1 KD, 1.5 KD. Everyone's sweating their balls off. You cannot relax. And I feel like it's a combination of SBMM and EOMM, and both of those lead to my second point, which is the connectivity. I always have high ping. In this match, you see it in the top left, I have 61 MS, which there's no way in hell I should have 61. I average around 20 to 30 naturally on other games, and for some strange reason, my connection on this game is so ass a majority of the games because it's having a tough time finding players that will fit their manipulative matchmaking, mainly with EOMM and SBMM mixed. I truly believe that because of my high skill in this game, it has a hard time finding players that are matching my skill level, but I also feel like it should find more players that are near me, especially with such a large player base, despite losing so many players recently. There's no excuse for the connectivity issues here with the amount of money Activision makes every single month. Only off of COD. If we only take into account what they make off of COD, they should have the best servers money can buy, and they obviously don't, and the matchmaking makes things even worse. And I think a lot of it has to do with the matchmaking and how much it manipulates and has to pull certain people out of their geographic location just to pit them against certain players that are far above their skill level or whatever. It's crazy. I feel like I'm fighting more against things outside of my control than just fighting within the game itself, if that makes sense. So that's my main issue. Now, the next issue I have is the events. They are definitely testing our patience. Yes, you can earn everything in this game for free when it comes to gameplay wise, like perks, guns, stuff like that, but they are being more and more manipulative with events. Instead of events just being fun, free things that you can grind out, now they're way too grindy, and they're locking like a weapon or a perk or something that you really want to experience behind that event. And because it's so grindy, you feel like you're never going to do it. And then they immediately put whatever is locked behind that event in the shop, which is absolutely scummy in my opinion too. You can definitely see what they're trying to do. They lie everywhere about everything. There's no way they're this dumb. Activision has insane amounts of data. Activision has insane amounts of like psychologists and just expert scientific people in every facet of science figuring out what makes BO6 the most profitable. And they act so dumb and they act like they have no clue what we're talking about. They 100% do. I think BO6 will probably be my last COD until they change everything. I really do. I've skipped CODs. I have no problem skipping CODs again. I skipped like 2 or 3 CODs of the modern CODs, and I can definitely do that again. It's just a shame. There's a couple of my thoughts. I just figured I'd ramble over this. Let me know if you guys feel similarly in the comment section down below. Again, thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you did, I hope you enjoyed this like 130 bomb or whatever it was, and take it easy.